I was trying to make this into a cute bow, but we gonna see. We gonna let it do what it do. Okay. I done cleaned house today. I've cooked. I've done laundry. I've done all the things, and I really just want y'all to see that in the backdrop, cause that's what I want you to see, cause that's the thing to see when I do tarot. Let me get myself together here. Okay, some of y'all might be in this energy with me of feeling like, forget it. We just gonna it's gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this today. This spirit is this is a part of the message. Like, you got a lot going on behind the scenes, and people don't know when you show up what you got going on. But the title of this message is, when I got it, it was 1:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, July 11, 2026, y'all. 7/11. And I had fell asleep last night. Two of my cards kept getting bent up over the past few days. And I ain't going to talk about the one that fell under the bed and what the word said, but it was a release from something that was specific. And then the other card today, I woke up and I was sleeping on it. It was under my hip. So this card that was under my hip is significant because I did not know it was there the whole time. And the card said now, and the other side said relocate. So that's significant to the collective. And Spirit was like, give the message. And I was like, I had on my blue dress, and I needed to clean and mop and sweep and shower and do laundry and eat breakfast. So I scheduled this live for later. And I thought I was going to do it at a certain time. I pushed it back. And then when it was time, I was like, okay, I'm 15 minutes late. Healing and protection. So that could be significant for somebody. Like, you keep pushing. Maybe you felt like this move that you had to make, this move I had to make was coming live right now. This move you had to make, or it came late. You thought it was going to happen then. And then like 15 minutes or 15 days later, it happened then. So something significant about the 15th. And the 22nd. So mark that down, y'all. But this is the card. It's bent up. You can see the shape of my hip in the card. Like, it's curved to my hip, right? And so that's significant. Y'all know I got 2 channels. I normally show y'all, this when I'm doing tarot. Y'all see that when I do High Priestess Tarot. That's how you know it's me. So it's still me. I'm not set up the way I'm normally set up right now. But I could be. It's a matter of perspective. Boom. Let me move. This is my tarot card cloth. And I always read on that cloth. So, y'all, this is so crazy. The synchronicities in this. So, it's really giving, shift your perspective on how you think this move is going to happen. Shift your perspective on how you think this move is going to happen. Okay? I was really going for a cute bow. We did not achieve that. Let's try again. Spirit, look at all the things that are coming out. Something's happening. Something good is happening later than you expected. It feels like it got pushed back by something, right? It felt like you maybe had a setback, and then it felt like you was late. So I felt like, okay, I was still cleaning, so I had to push it back 15 minutes, right? 30 minutes. I pushed it back 30 minutes because I was still cleaning. I pushed the live back 30 minutes because I was cleaning. And then I pushed it back from 2:30 to 3 o'clock. Then at 3:15, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm late. That's giving. It's giving something. We're gonna roll with it. So make sure y'all subscribe and like the channel. So these channel the way it comes out, y'all, it's just about being present. It's just about being present. Hey, welcome to the live. LTMD Landon, Martinez, Christine Bull. Hi. Welcome to the live, y'all. So I was giving this channel message, like Spirit gave me this message earlier because I showed y'all the card. I was sleeping on it and I didn't know. And then another card was under my bed. So the significance, the spiritual science about these types of things. So when something falls or is under your bed, it's beneath your feet now. Is beneath your feet, and that energy has washed away. So somebody might have just released something from their life, or you're healed from something, or you're out of this cycle, you're out of this phase. And so that's why you're relocating now. The time is now, because it said relocate on one side and now on the other side. I was sleeping on the now side because I've known, like, some of you have known you got this move coming up. You just don't know when. You know your life has to change, or you have to move, you have to elevate. Something needs to change for you to move into greater, and you just didn't know when. And so the significance of me getting that card, I slept on a card and it said now. And you know, if you put words under a cup of water, a glass of water, y'all should start doing this. Pray over your water. Put words under, and I have a spiritual water healing book, how to take spiritual showers, how to take spiritual baths, how to program your water, 1111. So comment or DM me for that, or email me for that. Hi y'all. And so the message I was getting, like, you know, our body, just like the earth, is mostly water. So the fact that I slept under a card that had words on it is programming your energy, your whatever, right? And so that's significant for somebody, because y'all, when I first got my tarot cards, my very first deck in 2020, I didn't know I could read tarot. I was in church my whole life. I thought it was demonic. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I was raised like this. And then in 2020, when I started reading tarot, it's because I went to a friend's house for a sleepover. We still did our girls' nights in my 30s. Y'all should still be doing that, right? Because, women love a good girls' night. And she said, we're going to have a tarot reader. I was so afraid this woman was going to tell me something dark and scary about myself. And she actually had a message from my grandmother that night. And that's what made me trust it. And I said, that sounds exactly like her cussing ass. She be cussing. Okay. So, she's like, you need to loosen up. She was going in on me. I was like, damn, Granny, I ain't heard from you in years. And this is what I'm getting. She's like, I've been waiting to tell you, but I wasn't listening, y'all. Confirmation. Why this come up? Confirmation. That's my granny, y'all. She used to cuss her ass. Thank you so much, Shadia Brown. Y'all, I ain't got my glasses on. I ain't got my glasses on. I need to go get my glasses. I'm okay. How you doing, Pedro? Your life is the best. Thank you. And so that's how I started reading tarot, because she thank you for everybody who came in, liked the live, and you're subscribing and commenting. I love interacting with y'all throughout the reading, because this is your energy I'm picking up on. Some part of this message gonna be for you. Okay? Some part of this message is healing for you. So even just being in community right now is good for people. We're meant to congregate and have a good time. So it heals your inner child. So basically, y'all, after I got that, I came back to Dallas. I'm from St. Louis, but I had moved to Dallas. So I went back home for an event and got my first tarot reading. And I went back home and I was like, okay, to Dallas. And I was like, I'm going to ask my boyfriend when he comes to town, because he lived in a different state too. And I was like, hey, you want a tarot reading when you come back for my birthday? And y'all know my birthday is 11/11. So I am the walking. If you see me, this is your 11/11 sign, right? If you see me, you see 11/11. So when you led to my channel, it don't say High Priestess 11/11, because it's fun, it's cliche, it's the spiritual number. I am 11/11. I'm born November 11th, 1981. Okay, so I am your sign. I am your sign. Whatever you needed, I am your sign. I am the walking embodiment of that magical number. And so, and good energy comes out of me. And so when you get to me, you know it's gonna be all right. You know you're about to find out something that's gonna make it all right, or it's already been made all right. Okay, so by the time you get to me, it should be a life-changing moment. Okay. And so, and very healing. I have healing energy. Healing energy. So, everybody, I always put the babies to sleep. It ain't because I got big boobs or nothing. That's part of it. But I put every baby to sleep. I put the babies to sleep, no problem. So, because and you might be like that too. Children and animals feel safe around you. You like, oh, people might have called you this inner child card is still up. People might have called you childish, and you're just really a light spirit, and most light spirits are children because adults have heavy burdens and life is piled up on top of their inner child and suppress them, so they don't get to have that much joy anymore until they finally go through a spiritual awakening. And so I've had mine, so I'm back to that light hearted spirit. I've released and purged so many things. Confirmation that that I get to have this light spirit. But back to the story, y'all, because I remember I ain't finished telling y'all. So I called her to do the reading for him in Dallas, and she was like, and I've told y'all this story a few times out here. I called her to do the reading for him in Dallas, and she told me to do it myself. She told me to do it myself, and that's when I started. I ordered them cards, and when I first got the cards, I slept with them under my pillow to infuse my energy into them. And so I feel like something happened with this card that I ended up sleeping on. Some ancient beings are watching. Soul Tribe for me. I feel like, yeah, definitely confirmation. Somebody finna be going out soon, and I see some probably Reposado, some tequila in the mix. Yacht, and Ancient came out. So somebody, Soul Tribe is coming back. Y'all finna be out celebrating on a yacht, and I just saw that confirmation. Atlantis, yep. The gang's back in town, so it's like all you ancient spiritual beings are linking back up. Think about all the big names that you've heard in the past when it comes to like Egyptian gods. That Soul Tribe. I resonate with this the most. Yes, Egypt. Which, North America. Baby, the illusions is real. But these, look at what came out. Billionaire. And divine counterpart, y'all. And I'm just channeling this message right now from Spirit because it says the time is now. Wale, ambition is coming to me. Wale, you gonna love me for my ambition. Easy to dream a dream was harder than living. It's easier to dream a dream because what's harder than living. So it shouldn't be hard to dream. It's easier to dream. The Caribbean, Atlantis, and then the Eye of Ra, Spirit Neum, big time clone. Y'all know they said this cloning started back in Atlantis. It was an advanced civilization. I know because I was there. So yeah, High Priestess, November 21st. So something significant about the fall. 1121, 1121, significant as well. Yeah. So a maybe just came out. Here's my number. So call me maybe. Hey, I just met you. The ancestors ain't playing with y'all today. Beset, and Mayan. And 333 is behind it, y'all. 333 and Houston. We know Houston is right there by Mexico. Okay, Houston, basically Mexico. Value in reverse. Somebody's not seeing how valuable they are. You don't know your ancient lineage. 55 on the viewers and likes, which you could be a life path number 5. 55 is also given the number of change, and I know I got a 555 in this stack with mountains on it or pyramids on it. 1212 just came out. You guys, this is so big. I feel like the boys are back in town. The Guardians of the Galaxy. It's giving Guardians of the Galaxy. Somebody needs to go watch that movie because they are like this little group of people with from all these different parts of the galaxy, and they're guarding the galaxy together. And it's like Spirit is saying the Guardians of the Galaxy are coming back together. It's like it's going to be your reunion with your soul tribe. And BA in reverse, I told y'all, it's some little pesky ass knit. some little pesky ass fly or flea or nest or something could be around you, could be significant. Last night it was a giant spider outside my bedroom door, and I wouldn't have known it if my roommate had locked herself out, and I went and opened the door for her and came back, and we both saw this big ass spider, this big. It was probably the size of a damn that spider was big. It wasn't no, you can't miss it. It was dark and we saw it. That's how fucking big it was. Like it was probably the size, with the legs kind of bent up. It was the size of the bottom of the water bottle. It was that big on the floor, and it was brown, like a reddish brown. And I don't know if those are poisons or not. I didn't look it up, but she killed it and I disposed of it. And VA keeps coming out again. So spiders can mean good luck, their webs and all the things, but that spider was on the floor. Pay attention to where you see things. That particular spider, all this is surrounding this move that's happening, this relocation that's happening right now. These are the messages you need to know about this. So this is what's gonna make the title make sense. Whatever comes out is all the same energy, y'all. Don't worry about that. So pay attention to where you see things. The significance of what I saw on the particular card that I saw on the floor was disease. Spirit like, say it. She, we don't show you nothing for nothing. So y'all heard sharing these epiphanies. Disease was on the floor under my bed, like you're healed from something, you're released from something. It's beneath your feet. That's significant for somebody, and it's because you were alkaline, which was on the back of the card. Y'all know when I made these cards 2 years ago, which I need to put out a real deck, VA and moving on. So something is karmic about VA and moving on is on the back. That's why I always put the opposite of it on the back, the light and the dark side of things. And so the significance that I wrote disease on that pink card is somebody wants you to feel like your love life was going to always be diseased and burdensome. And damn, I used a lot of that. And I didn't even realize that was halfway gone. So that's significant. Why am I looking at my body wash like, damn, I didn't even know I used half of it already. And somebody gonna realize, somebody gonna think half of their life is gone. You might be in your 40s like me, so that could be significant. Late 30s, 40s to 50s. You might feel like half of your life is gone, and you just now realizing that you're meant for more. You're just not realizing you're meant for more. That could be significant. Thank y'all so much for subscribing, coming in, liking the live. I really appreciate all the engagement as I give you these messages for free. So, 2 live crew in reverse and inner child. Your inner child has to heal, so you didn't feel like you was living. Y'all know I was raised, I'm an 80s baby, but them 90s raised me. 2 live crew. Hey, pop that. When nobody going to Freaknik, you wasn't going to Essence weekend. You didn't go to BET Awards. You didn't go nowhere. You was in the house. You felt like all your friends was on the red carpet. You feel like you a star. And all your friends is outside playing. You just watching them on the internet. You ain't go to the Cardi B tour. You ain't do nothing. That was me, babe. I ain't do nothing. And but you were in the house healing your inner child. So Spirit said, in this season, you finna be outside. You finna be outside. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Don't do as I do as I say. Don't be out here doing the most, y'all, because I know how to do too much. So that could be significant for somebody. Y'all. I feel like Mary shackles off my feet so I can dance. It's like Spirit is moving you to a place where you're going to be excited to be there. You're going to feel good. You're going to want to dance. And it's like, I take them shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. I just want to... The bad thing can come free over here, so don't talk about me. I just feel like it's time. Like a weight has been lifted. The disease is gone. Whatever plagued you is beneath your feet. Spirit said it's time to pick up your sleeping mat and walk upright. Y'all, all them stories in the Bibles was about us and what we were going to go through on this earth, so you can have a point of reference of you ain't the first one, so you ain't cursed, and this is how you get through it, okay? It was meant to give you some help and some guidance as you go through. That's what the significance of the story of Job. Okay, for anybody who's had to lose everything and be tested and start over and go through afflictions, I know, because that's been my story. Wait till y'all hear the whole, how lined up it is. I'm looking crazy. I was going for, let's do this. Let's do this. Cause this thing getting on my nerves. So I was I'm telling you that when you go through these things, it's not for nothing. Yellow and forged in the fire. The trials of Job, forged in the fire. But your aura stayed clear. You had a golden aura, and that's why you were chosen. You were chosen. You had a good aura, but you had to be tested, and not for anybody else, but for yourself. Spirit's like, we knew who you are. We know you, but you didn't believe it. So I had to put you through some things until you finally believe you are who you are. Some people don't believe they have the power to do the things they're called to do. And so they run away from it. They BS about it. They let people play in their energy. They never take up spiritual protection seriously. They never do the rituals. But Spirit is moving you away from your old life now, and you're relocating. So any negative energy, any disease, anything that plagued you, anything that was low vibrational, all those things are beneath your feet. All things pass away. All things are made new. You are moving. It's time to relocate to your new identity and to a new location, a physical location. Now that your spiritual identity has been updated, now your physical identity, because now you're looking around like, why am I here? This ain't me. Somebody's looking around like, why am I here? This ain't me. So let me lay out a few of these. Your title, that's significant too. Your title. Y'all hear all these throat chakra clearance, and I only notice all the blue things. I got like 3 pill bottles with blue tops. I got some Vaseline over there with a blue top. I got my mirror on my desk with a blue mirror that's handheld. I got a blue mouse on my desk over there because I got y'all on my laptop on the stool. I'm just noticing everything blue, and my throat is constantly ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for signs, and say I'm open to receiving all the ways you want to make me abundant. I surrender, and every day surrender everything. Stop trying to figure it out and carry it yourself. Ask for help, and every day release it. Every time you think you picked it back up, release it again. Just you're going to do this song and dance throughout the rest of your life. You're never going to get to a point where I'm just so peaceful and I trust the universe to provide, and yeah, everything's due tomorrow and I'm not in a panic. Nobody's going to get to this. You are a human being with feelings, emotions, and hormones. Seriously, I don't even expect that from you. That ain't even realistic. I expect you to be on your edge of your seat a little bit. Got to keep you on toes. Got to make sure you're breathing over there. Got to make you feel alive. They say that little bit of fear or angst that you're allowed to feel reminds you that you're alive. You got a sense of humor. Your spirit team, your soul tribe, they have a sense of humor too. The ones who watch over you. Okay? Somebody could be irritated about something. I just felt that a minor irritation is on my pinky finger. I felt a minor irritation on my pinky finger. So you might have a minor irritation in your life, and Spirit is like, think about the bigger picture and remember to surrender it and release it. And it's out of your hands. It's out of your hands. It's out of your hands at this point. Spirit is like, how you move, you know when. It's about to happen now. Now is like, I give now 3 days. I give now 3 days. Now and laters. I don't know why I think about now and laters. But there's a 5-pack of now and laters. But I give now 3 days, y'all. And so I keep wanting to pull these cards, and the messages just keep coming. Your past is in the past. It's in reverse, right? Theft is in the past. People can no longer steal from your energy. Spirit is buttoned you up, sealed you up, and say, nope, I got this one. You can't even say something or agree to something in your dream right now to get you in it. So you just continue to practice the rituals. It's just good practice for you and good for you teaching in the future and to understand that this is how this is supposed to come to play. This 12-12 ain't going nowhere. So we're going to do this 12-12. Luke in reverse. So something significant about Luke. And let's see what else. The dance of death. I'm going to see what we need to know about this right now relocation and secrets in reverse. So it's giving the moon card in reverse too. Ooh, the dance of death, and then death in reverse. Death upright. Escort. We're gonna take all of these. We're gonna have a big old spread. Secrets. Hmm. The secrets are being spilled right now. And I believe it's about this S corp. S corp is a business standing, and so we finna see. We finna see. We finna see. I'm using my Earth Woman Tarot deck by Taryn. It's available under Coach Shawnee on my TikTok page if y'all want to get one. High Priestess. High Priestess came out on this 12/12. 12/12 is about, things coming into union as well, right? Partnerships. So the High Priestess is like, trust your intuition about what comes up for you next. And look what came out in reverse. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords came out. It's like, now you're trusting your intuition, because the Two of Swords upright is like, I don't trust it. Now you're releasing that and saying, don't it make sense when it makes sense? Okay, I can't make this up. And so, Luke in reverse. Some of these gonna get the cards they get. Everybody ain't gonna get two. We gonna see. Luke in reverse. The Queen of Cups. Emotional maturity. Luke, and I know when I wrote Luke, it wasn't about the Bible. It was about Uncle Luke. 2 Live Crew. Maybe it is what it is out here. So Luke in reverse, you ain't in no whole phase. So trust that when this love come in, it's a nice, good feeling. You can trust it. This hood reading. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. So it's coming in quick. Love is coming in quick, and it ain't on no toxic. This they ain't out after your goods. Pop that. Hey, it's giving that, but they're not after that. Spirit is like, it ain't that. Spirit's like, I know if I put this card out, you gonna know what I mean. Y'all, I'm hood over here. I'm hood, I'm corporate, I'm spiritual. I'm all the things. You gonna get a good balance over here. We ain't never finna sugarcoat shit. So, it's coming in quick. At the speed of thought. At the speed of your mental acceptance. I accept love, and love is rushing in. And so we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the Dance of Death is in reverse. So you're no longer under this energy of death, rebirth, and transformation, just constantly going through. Dance of Death is giving me spiritual awakenings and tower moments. It's constantly going through tower moments, and with it being in reverse, you're done going through these tower moments, and you feel like while you were going through that, you didn't have any money. And again, here, that was the Ace of Pentacles, and here goes the Knight of Pentacles in upright. You felt like God, the divine spirit, the universe cut your money off. But here come the Knight of Pentacles under the same card. That's your restoration. That is your restoration for your finances. You feel like you lost everything. And so now you're being given, you going through all these tower moments, rebirths, and awakenings. You lost everything, and now you're being restored, and that's where the Knight of Pentacles comes in. So while you were going through your awakening, you didn't have money. You lost everything. You lost big things. You might have lost your home, your car. You probably had seen your kids somewhere else. These are all things I've had to do. I lost everything. My retirement fund, my income, my businesses, and the way they were stripped away, it's going to be some karmic debt to be paid by some people, but it's not my situation to monitor. You were supposed to go forward and focus on what's being shown to you and do intercessory prayer. Job finally was healed from them boils, which was scabies, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. That's scabies. Job in the Bible has scabies. And everybody say turn away and curse God. And he's like, shit, I ain't got nothing to turn back to. That's how I feel. Everybody's like, why don't you just go back to corporate America? I don't have no job to go back to. I applied for jobs for 3 years, and Spirit said, stop. You being called out to do what you called to do. And that's why you can't get a job unless it's a contract. And it's always going to be sporadic and temporary and up and down. And you're going to have just enough. And I had one temp job that got me to Atlanta. My last few weeks in St. Louis, after I had moved back from Dallas to my hometown, St. Louis, I stayed with my brother. I had that temp job. Yeah, I failed the typing test 3 times. I'm a speed typer. I took the test for somebody else to get the job and failed it for myself 3 times. A Spirit was showing me, I'm not letting you have this job on your own accord. I'm giving you this job. So the significance of, everybody was shocked. You type faster than everybody. How you fail the typing test? And each time I improve a little bit, but I never got there, y'all. That, okay, miracle. Lady said, what shift you want? I took 3rd shift. And that job gave me just enough money to move to Atlanta and support myself for like a month or so. And then after that money was gone, I was back to my part-time a brand ambassador job on the weekend. And I haven't done that since December. I have not worked since December. I have not been in corporate America or a W-2 job in 4 years. Baby, you couldn't have told Miss I got a BMW, I got a townhouse in Addison, which is North Dallas, because I had moved there during the pandemic for 3 years. I'm from St. Louis, but I lived in Dallas for 3 years. Y'all, you couldn't have told Miss Hairda, everybody, when people saw me, they always do this. They want to see my nails. Everybody wanted to see my nails when they saw me. The owner of the shop up in Frisco did my nails. These were athletes' wives go. But Shanitra know how to treat herself well, right? For y'all, those of you who don't know, my name is Shanitra. Show Night Ra, R-A. So I'm here to shine a light on all the darkness. I already know my name means. So you couldn't tell Miss Highfalutin Fancy Pants. I got all the things. I'm a project manager. I'm a this, I'm a that. Yeah, Job, I got tested, baby. It was no joke. I even shaved my head. And when I found out, that's what I remember. Somebody was talking about it yesterday. I was watching Kitty from tonight's conversation. She did one while she was making, she did a video while she's making up her bed. She's talking about Job, and it made me go back and listen to the whole book of Job again. And I was like, damn, I've been telling people this like the trials of Job, and this shit happened for real. It happened for real. Some of us had to live this, y'all. Now you work for yourself. Look, you lost a lot. You released some things so you can become something new. Y'all, these readings gonna be full of my stories because I lived this. I've lived this. This ain't no, some of you might have lost things. I've lost things. I've lost everything. We have lost things. Hi, Taylor. Is that Taylor Made 1111? What's up? You live in Driscoll. Where's that? So let's clarify this. So you lost everything. You lost that Bitcoin. You like your money tanked. That's why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse with the Dance of Death. Like you Tower moment. Now slide. reverse. Income in reverse. Income in reverse. Back it up now, y'all. Not turn. I was like, no. The day the Title Max came and got my BMW, I was staying with a friend who I met through life insurance. And he was like, your car gone. It was parked on the side of the complex because you gotta have parking pass to be in the complex. Baby, I just sat there at peace, like I know. I knew it was happening. It's gone. I had paid my BMW off and got a title loan on it when I lost everything. After I quit corporate, did the life insurance business, and then I paid it off. But the lesson is, and I had a dream of the next vehicle that night, which I ain't gonna share. But y'all see it when I get it. And it's been years. I have to just trust that it's gonna come to pass. And y'all, what I say, I have to trust that it's gonna come to pass. 8 of Wands came out, and this is going on top of I almost wanted to put it on secret. The secrets are being revealed fast. The secret, something about secrets, the truth is coming out. So secret in reverse is the truth is coming out fast, and you're going to have to make some decisions. Two of Wands. This is about making plans. You're going to have to make plans fast once the truth is revealed to you. Once something is told to you. That's what Spirit is showing me. I just saw the Three of Swords, but I'm shuffling. We're going to see. The next card we got is Death. The next one is Death. Typo. Okay. You live in Dallas? Oh my gosh. The Hermit card. Ain't we been talking about this energy? Death. Death energy. Scorpio energy. So it could be your Tower moments and the Hermit card. It's like you had to go through this rebirth in Hermit mode and shut yourself off from the world. You're a new person. All this change and all this stuff made you a new person, but also the Two of Cups. I keep getting this, y'all, in a lot of readings. Your old life is gone. You've been in the hermit mode, but your new life is going to come to you in the quiet. In the quiet. New love is coming to you in the quiet. The way you love yourself came to you in the quiet. Not at the party. Not at the function. Not sitting in the living room for Easter. It didn't come in all the loud, crowded moments. It came in the quiet, peaceful moments where you sat with yourself. And you reconcile with yourself. And you let those things go. You said, I learned the lesson. And you said it out loud. You wrote it down. I learned the lesson. Can we go through life saying I learned the lesson? Or are we just constantly avoiding things? Can we continually say I've learned the lesson for this season? Can I say I learned the lesson? I ain't here for nothing. I realize you're trying to show me something, not punish me. Did I learn the lesson? Can I move on? Can I have what you got for me? Can I see all the great things you said I would have in this lifetime? I've learned the lesson. Give me my stuff. Some of y'all be on y'all knees, eyes closed, hand pressed together. That's worship. When you pray, you're worshiping something when you bow down to it. But when you pray loud, bold conversations out into the atmosphere. I know you hear me. You can even pray silently as you walking through places. I know you hear me. Hear this well. I need you to go before me into this meeting. I need you to go before me into that boardroom where they're making a decision about my application, my grant, my scholarship, my medical approval for this procedure. I need you to go before me, into the surgeon, whatever he got going on, let him be ready for me. I need you to go before me when my children leave out the door each day for school. I need you to go before me and clear a path and fight my battles, win, come back and carry me through. That is a promise. I will go before you, clear a path, fight your battles, win the battle, and come back to carry you through. Your spirit is not going to come back to you defeated and say, this is the best I could do. Spirit ain't coming back to you to carry you down to that place until it's won. I'm not letting you go here until I fought the battle in this next city and made a place for you. And then you gonna know it's time for you to go to this next city or move to this next house. When I come back, the path is clear. And you see me, I've already won for you. And I'm going to pick you up. You ain't gonna even have to walk. And that's the significance of footprints. You ain't gonna even have to walk. I done did all the work, and I'm going to come get you and carry you through to your next. Because your energy needs to exist here and learn lessons and have experiences here that are going to be more fulfilling to your soul. You are done in this place. I'm carrying you to a new place, but I've already gone ahead of you, cleared your path, fought your battles. I've won, and I'm coming back for you, and I'm going to carry you through. So some of y'all felt like Spirit ain't been hearing you. I can't have no money. I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing. I ain't been on no vacation. I can't buy nothing. I'm not even feeling like I'm enjoying life. I'm just lesson after lesson, the dance of death, constantly having tower moments, karmic stuff. Everything just, it's enough, but it's like I'm barely holding on. And now Spirit said, now I've arrived. and I'm finna carry you through. You doing it now. That's what's up. Look, Spirit's like, now. Welcome to the live, y'all. Spirit is like, now I'm coming to get you because I've already prepared a place for you, and I'm coming back to carry you through. And in this place, we already know what's gonna happen. A table has been made because after you win a battle, you come home victorious, and then everybody throws a feast. So guess who gets to eat? You. And guess who get to watch you eat? Your enemies. So it's like, speak up. So after a battle, there's a celebration feast, right? You had a victory. So now there's a celebration feast. And guess who get to watch you win? Your enemies. And so guess what's finna happen now? Your money finna go up. S Corp. And guess what's on the back of this card, y'all? ATL. I can't make this up. I made this stuff 2 years ago. And so I made these cards 2 years ago. S Corp. But 2 years ago I knew I was supposed to move to Atlanta. And guess where I'm at now? Atlanta. For 1 whole year. As of July 1st. I moved here July 1st, 2025. So business in Atlanta. So something about you moving into this promised land, your promised land, and we finna go deep on this one. We're gonna pull a lot of cards for this one. Something about you moving into this, your promised land, this part of your promise. I feel like confirmation, Bert. You're moving into my promised land is ATL. This is where I was promised. I was shown my vision. Where is Spirit moving you to be for your vision? So be open to that. Don't be afraid to move. Don't ever be afraid to move. Don't ever be afraid to move. Oh, I gotta stay. Staying for staying sake gonna kill you, baby. Staying for staying sake is gonna kill you faster than anything, any disease. Staying just for the sake of staying. And worry about what everybody think. Worry about what your ex think. Worry about your baby daddy think. Baby, this your life. They gonna move when they feel like it and gonna tell you to sit your ass still. And don't do as I say. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Because my ex-husband left his hometown and moved to STL for a woman and all that stuff before they ever had a kid. Why? When I got ready to move my hometown after we were divorced for years, he threw a fit. We were divorced for over 7 years at this point and didn't want me to move. Like, you can do what you want with your life, but I can't do what I want to do with my life. And if he up and decided to move somewhere else, I'd just be sitting there looking stupid. You can't let people make decisions over your life. When Spirit tell you to move, go move. You are going to upset some folks that you didn't even know were going to be upset. My ex-husband and my baby daddy got together behind my back and talked about me like a dog in front of both of my sons. I had kids by Capricorns. Y'all don't fault me. I do love Capricorns, but them two, I shouldn't have. Children are a blessing. I only say this to say, and I'm being facetious about it, but you gotta laugh at your life. You know you fucked up, you gotta laugh. You know you fucked up, you gotta laugh. Spirit was like, don't do it, and I did it. Well, gotta live with the consequences, okay? So the point behind that is they told this came back out. I saw it in reverse at first, but the Ace of Wands came back out. Spirit was like, go forward and do the damn thing in your business. That creative willpower behind the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is creative power. It's like everybody in the spirit realm is backing you up on this one. You have so much help and guidance, and I feel so ashy right now. somebody is going to get this upgrade and feel so great about it and just realize they ashy. Like, they just, that the self-care is, and look, 10 of Wands, walking through the desert. It's like, you got this shit about the mud. You had to carry it on your back. You had to go through a hard thing to end this cycle, right? You really forged your way in the fire. It was hard. It was fucking hard. And so, Spirit's like, you feel ashy. Like, you gonna feel ashy in the process. You gonna feel like you struggling in the process, but you doing it. You carrying a lot. Spirit said for you to create this with the Ace of Wands, this business, this new life, this S Corp, it's gonna be a full corporation when by the time Spirit through with you. It ain't gonna be nothing little. And Spirit is showing me to take this up, right. The 10 of Pentacles, your happily ever after is coming from it. This is a land and money deal with family and love, right? This is the happily ever after, like on earth type stuff. Like you're going to have your abundance while you're alive. Ain't no reward in heaven. You finna have heaven on earth, just like everybody who promised that if you accept it, you accept. If you accept the cross, you accepting death. Your reward will be in heaven, baby. Nah, my reward, you finna run me my coin and my land back right now. We not waiting till later. I'm meant to have life and life more abundantly. You ain't finna tell me I can have nothing later. You gonna give it to me right now. We gonna have a problem. I don't think you want no misunderstanding with the people and the spiritual beings behind me. I don't think you want that. So just go ahead, go on, do what you gotta do, make it happen. So business school, work, children. Yes, that's what's up. I started my MBA in November. So I've been working through that, y'all. And they're helping me with my actual coaching business. So I'm telling you, Spirit, when they Usher and Wale, listen to that song. I've been making plans. Jeremiah 29:11, and that's my favorite scripture. Not only for that, but today is 7:11, and today when I read the scripture again, for I have plans to prosper you, says Spirit, plans. For I have plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a hope and a future. So 29, I can do 2 and 9 is 7. I can deduce. And today is 7:11, 29:11. And then I can say 2 and 9 is 11. So 11:11. So that is encoded for me because I play with numbers all the time. I'm so into numerology, surface level. I ain't did no deep studies with it. But I like to play with numbers in my head when I see them. It's just a natural thing. I like to count things. I just constantly seeing numbers. Sacred geometry for me, y'all. So I was in advanced math classes. So I used to charge people to do their homework in high school. And I see how my sons were acting like me. They was always having a hustle at school because they were so smart. And I was just like, look at my boys, making me proud, using their gifts. So, for I have plans to prosper you, says her Spirit, God, the universe, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future. If God making plans for you, you better be with somebody who making plans for you. Why would you be with somebody who ain't making plans? Oh God, why did you make me feel that? Oh, I've been wrestling with something like, is it so and so? Is it them? Is it them? I was like, Spirit, like, are they making plans? I said they have been making plans. And I be like, I don't know if somebody like me and if they ain't give me no money. And they gave you some money, or they get a lot of money. So I was like, I don't know. That's why I still be sitting here like, I don't know. You gonna have to come tell me yourself. You gonna have to come tell me this person. I'm like, okay, we're gonna see about this. Let me go back and ask for 50 more times. Some of y'all might be like me. Oh my gosh, you don't trust nothing because your heart been broken so much. So this new beginning, you just can't see it because you've been so focused on heartbreak. All the tower moments and stuff. So it's hard for you to see. Oh my gosh. And when I took S Corp off the deck, look what was at the bottom of it. Heart in reverse. Heart in reverse. So you're trying to remove your heart from these matters, and then the 5 of Cups came out. It's meant for that card. And it's like, Spirit is like, I'm going to pay you double for your trouble when I saw this Knight of Pentacles. I mean, not Page of Pentacles. So I see a lot of bright new beginnings. Like, just this five of Cups, right? So this 5 of Cups. I'm going to pay you double for your trouble. So if you turn around and trust me, I got something for you. It's giving that. I got something for you. A nice little seed. Y'all, seeds be seeding. You could, let's say you got some money and you make content and you ran one ad on your content for $10 on Facebook and it went viral and your whole life changed and you got $1 million deals from that. from that $10. Just, you know what I'm saying? It could be that kind of Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles offer that I want you to be happy. Spirit's like, I just want you to be happy. And look what came out. I just want you to be happy. I really got a taste for some salad. I'm out of lettuce though. I got cucumbers, onions. I could do a wet salad with some Italian dressing and some boil it. I could do everything but the lettuce. I'm gonna do it because I don't want my cucumber to go to waste until I get some more lettuce. I ain't going to the store. I just saw the Star and Temperance. What we got here? Spring in reverse. I'm just taking these cards off top of this deck. Spring was in reverse, right? So this spring, ooh, this the World card in reverse. And here go the King of Pentacles, y'all. We got pretty much everything but the Queen of Pentacles out here when it comes to new beginnings and big money. So, ooh, wait a minute. With spring in reverse, it's giving a seed was planted. That's changing your world. Sure, like leave it at that. And then Ra, confirmation. I can't even make it up, y'all. This spring, a seed was planted that changed your world. And I can't say no more about that. In the spring, a seed was planted and it changed your world. And it had to do with a King of Pentacles. Somebody, a generous man. These messages be messaging. Ra was next, and I told y'all, sunlight is on the back of this. Ra, the sun god. And I told y'all what's at the end of my name. R-A. So, God Temperance came back up. Balance. Balance. Now that you're stepping into the light, Spirit, the universe, your guides, is about balance. Everything's being balanced out. And so, balance also, I'm seeing hormones, emotions, your mental state, your nervous system with this Knight of Cups. This is giving like soft emotional intelligence, like regulatory energy type stuff, right? And then this Four of Pentacles is like you coming out of this holding on energy into balance. No more Four of Pentacles. No more Four of Pentacles. So that's what I'm getting. And we have 52 minutes. Spring. My daughter was born in spring. 44. Oh wow. I'm actually 44. That's how I know this is my golden year. This is my golden year. I'm 11/11, 44. And so it's time. Y'all, it's such a good spread. Especially this. Seeing all of these major things. Just knowing, yeah, this is a good spread. This is definitely a good spread. Let's be nosy about something else. Y'all want to be nosy about something else? Let's see what Spirit willing to let us find out. So, that card just flew on the floor, honey. S-Corp, out in the open. Somebody's business is about to blow up. It's about to be big and undeniable. Everybody gonna see it. Everybody gonna walk past and know. S-Corp over there on the floor. And I'm gonna leave it over there for now. I'm gonna let that permeate in the environment. And it's not like under a bed, like under anything. It's out in the open. It's giving, that card is out. Like for somebody's business, somebody's about to go viral. Their business is about to go viral, or you're about to get some exposure. It's not going back in. You can't hide it anymore. The way the S-Corp card just flew out over there, it didn't even flip over nothing. It just flew out over there. Yeah, I'm hungry because I keep thinking about this salad. I keep thinking about salad. Ownership just came out, y'all. So, Spirit, what else you want us to know? I think we probably just gonna be on here for a good old 2 hours. It's raining. I got the window open. I got the vent closed because I don't like the cold central air blowing on me. And I got my ceiling fan on. The rain coming, the breeze coming through the window, and I got a whole canopy of trees in the backyard. These Georgia trees, I'm in love with Georgia trees, y'all. I'm so in love. Your groceries came in. You hungry? My groceries got delivered the other day, and I was so happy. I ain't mind waking up early to get them off the porch. I ate me some Raisin Bran Crunch and some oat milk right away, which I need some more of. Um, Probably place another order when we get off of here. I do want some more lettuce. They brought me that little thing of lettuce. That spring and a spinach and arugula mix. I thought it was the other one. Cause baby, I had a big dense 1 pound packed spring mix for $5 from Kroger the other week, and that sucker lasted. It was dense. $5 for 1 pound. Ordered this thing from Walmart. It's probably a handful of damn lettuce. I made 2 salads, and it was the best 2 salads. I made homemade croutons, baby. You hungry? Let me quit talking about food right quick. Somebody's hungry. Ooh, you see how these cards? I'm trying to catch it. I'm struggling to get the cards, and the cards say struggle, and alignment in reverse. So somebody probably felt like ownership, struggle, and alignment in reverse. So you probably felt like you were struggling to start a business. So the thing that out in the open now, let's talk about business. You probably struggling to walk in your purpose or to start a business or to earn income or switch your careers, and you were struggling with this. Struggling with being seen as the owner, struggling with your identity as an owner, struggling with your identity as a CEO or founder. And I know that's true for me. That could be true for a lot of y'all. You feel like you have imposter syndrome when spirit call you out to do something big. You like, nah, get somebody else to do it. I don't need nobody judging me. I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want that much. In alignment, you were out of alignment while you were struggling. Alignment has to be in reverse when you're struggling. You got to come into alignment to cut the struggling, because guess what? It's yachts, baby. Yachts on the water. And you need to be on. I only see my life on a yacht. I can't see it any other way. I can't unsee it. I've seen the vision. It has to happen that way. That's what's for me. Okay? And be on my yacht in the Monaco. One of the richest city. The richest city in the world. Be in Monaco somewhere. And you need to know these things. Confirmation burp. Nashville. I watched a Hallmark movie on YouTube the other night. Her grandmother had recorded a song, but her father was a pastor, so he made the record company not publish the song. They couldn't perform it, but the guy needed a hit in his label, so he let a different group of women sing their song, and they never got credit for it. But it wasn't his fault. It was because old girl dad was like, he a pastor, he don't want his daughter singing no secular music, and the song made his company famous and rich. So what he got to do, she went digging and appealed to him, and he basically set up a college scholarship funds for the two ladies who had passed. So she got a scholarship because she's also a PhD student. And the one lady who was still living, he saved her diner and gave her some money. So he was able to right a wrong later. So Spirit is saying, like, if you feel like you've been robbed of something, this Nashville card is giving it. You've been robbed of something in business or in your gifts. A lot of music was made in Nashville for black people back in the day, like Chuck Berry and all that, and Elvis allegedly taking hit songs and stuff like that. So if you felt like people been stealing your ideas, getting paid for things that you came up with. My upline stole $7,000 off a life insurance policy that I was supposed to be paid on for somebody who was on my team who got a policy. And it's like, if I never got the full amount because she changed it when he took my name off of it. And so it reduced, and then it reduced to even more, and I had to keep fighting to get it. So if anybody feel like they've been wronged like that by people, Nashville coming out, You finna own everything you create. Intellectual property, copyright, trademark. Keep your ideas to yourself right now. Only involve them lawyers and accountants, baby, okay? Contracts, contracts, contracts. So that's what Nashville means to me. You creating things, but you better protect them. Protect them, right? Whatever you create, I don't care if you feel like you created a new little toy for a dog. Protect your stuff. Protect your intellectual property. ChatGPT and Google out here doing the most. Y'all better start typing in stuff that you thinking about in terms of like how to protect it. Okay, find out what the process is. Give me a simple process to learn how to patent something, or I'm having a meeting with so and so and this is my song, and how do I protect myself from them stealing my music or something in the future? Go ask for help. Ask questions. We got AI now. We got Google. We got people who've been doing the stuff, and y'all be sitting around there just letting anything happen to you. Don't do that no more. After you see this, don't do that no more. The simple things, yes. Doubling it. That's what's up. And so, Spirit is like, run. When you see, run, run and uncircumcised. You uncircumcised demons. That's what it's giving. Like you so anything to do with somebody who look like they shady, or they probably had rumors about them taking somebody else's intellectual property in the past, run. Speak up. Also defend what's yours. This blue came out for the throat chakra, okay, and that flew out on the floor. Let me leave it. Use your throat chakra when it comes to your business. That S corp over on the right side, and the spiritual side, the blue, my left side, is on the floor. These things are significant because you are no longer in the wilderness. That's why it's in reverse. You have come out of the wilderness and you're about to be seen. And what's behind that on blue paper? LLC. I see resort on the back of this. Sometimes I don't pay attention to what's on the back of the card. I focus on what's on the front. But Spirit is making me look at it. So your LLC, your business is going to take you to places and destinations you didn't think you can get to. I saw Frog down there. Frog is you probably kissed a lot of businesses and thought they was gonna be your forever thing that just got you there, and it didn't work out. So you kissed a lot of frogs to get to this point where you finally got a business, or you're walking in your purpose, and this one's gonna work. Okay? Snake. I saw a snake too. So snakes and dragon in reverse. So a lot of low vibrational things might have come up. Like you dealt with a lot of snakes. You dealt with a lot of snakes, and they tried to make you feel like you're not a dragon, like you're not powerful, like you don't rule over the things, like you don't own your stuff, like you don't rule the skies. It's just like try to keep a dragon grounded and not let a dragon fly. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Divine counterpart. It came out in reverse, but we're going to take it karmic on the back. So it is in reverse. We're supposed to look at it. So a lot of people probably came to you and saw that you had this bright light in you, saw that you got good business acumen, and they was like, yeah, we're going to be a good team. So these are people who probably came to you in business partnerships that may like, we're going to be a good team. I'm going to help you do this, and you can do that for me, and we're going to work together like this, and we're going to take it to the top. And the whole time, this motherfucker lying in your face and playing behind your back and stealing your money. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. You wear many hats, yeah. And if any of this is resonating with y'all, or if I resonate with y'all, book a personal reading. Right now, my sale is 30 minutes for $50, and then my normal is 1 hour for 110, which is a whole healing session. Gonna go through it all. We got time. It's like I got time to comb through my life a little bit today because it's deeper than therapy, okay? And I'm gonna let you know who's been sending stuff in your circle. I just have a keen eye for you. Say one word and I know exactly that somebody playing in your energy, and they try to offer you clothes, food, money. They be right there trying to destroy you through friendship. Women always come to me and be like, she kept trying to give me some clothes, or she gave me this food and I got sick. I didn't even eat the food, but I accepted it. Can't accept it. Like, women come to me, and it's always somebody who trying to be their friend that's doing witchcraft on them. People trying to give you things to get you to get into your energy, and people aren't aware of that. So when you're making business deals and transactions and all that, be careful of what you agree to with people. Don't, and they know this in foreign countries. That's why a lot of y'all aren't allowed to travel outside the country, just like I wasn't, because you don't know how to protect yourself from the spiritual warfare in these other dimensions. You're going to other dimensions when you leave your dimension of the world. You're protected on this land. This land has been prayed over, and you don't realize you're walking on sacred ground. There's a reason why everybody feel like they're going to have some hope if they come to this land. The United States of America, that corporation that's built on top of the sacred ground. So it's an ancient civilization that's been prayed over and protected, that people are trying to always put their title over and bury us and tell us it's not our land and it's not this and it's not that. But it is in fact our land, and we are indigenous to it. And they went and found, you know how they say crisis actors? Billionaires. We are the billionaires. Spirits like even trillionaires. We are the billionaires. This is truly our place. This is our land. The Nile. Read the description of the Nile River in the Bible, and then go look up the Mississippi River where I was born. Go look it up. Just that one thing will tell you. They got a whole description of it and try to tell you it's over there. But everything happens here. This is where they don't even fight wars on this soil. That's how protected it is. How many other countries are always having a war on their lands, being forced out of their homes? We've never had to deal with that. It's a sacred land. They can't do that here. Y'all gonna pay attention. The stuff that happens in other places in the world can't happen here. It's protected. And the opportunity that don't happen other places in the world only happens here. This is protected for a reason. And if you believe it ain't yours and just walk away and go somewhere else, oh, we won. I gotta convince you this ain't you. You ain't you, and this ain't yours. I gotta convince you that this toy ain't yours. I know it ain't mine, but I'm gonna convince you that it ain't yours, and you gonna accept what I tell you. How you gonna let somebody whose land is not tell you it's not your land? How would you know? You came from somewhere else, gonna tell me the ghetto. The ghetto. So a lot of people dealing with this kind of energy is the ghetto. They want to confine you to the worst parts, and they want to create ghettos for people, for the chosen people, to keep you hopeless and not fighting for your land. Okay? But some of us have awakened, and this is proof. The card I just pulled up. The next card after this, wedding. This marriage is coming. This marriage is coming. This marriage is coming. And it's from a person who you've known in a past life. It's from a person who you've known in a past life. So some of us have awakened in the past life. Is significant because we know who we are. So now it's time for divine counterparts to come back up. I told you the boys are back in town. It's giving the bands all back together again. The ancient beings have risen. The second coming of Christ is here. That's why CERN is such a big thing for them to push right now. They think they're going to pull through something that's going to help them win. How you going to win? How you going to call forth my children and sick them on me? Wait till they come through. Chaos going to be peace. Chaos is going to be peace be still when I say something to chaos. I'm a black woman. I know my power. I could look at you and make you sit the fuck down. And don't try me. I'm a black mother. I know this. I know this. Call for something and watch it obey me. Don't think you getting away with nothing. And this, what's significant about this love is it's coming through from past life. And love is on the back. I said the significance of this love. I don't be remembering us on the back of these cards, but I say it and then boom, there it is. Love is on the back. Love this winter. So you might be getting married, you know. Have your little wedding. I love weddings. I love weddings. I really do. I was coordinating. I was planning my big wedding, and I canceled it. I said I can't do this. You ain't the one. I was like, I knew he wasn't. Then I married him at the courthouse almost a year later. I don't know why I did that. It was a Capricorn actually. That's that devil energy coming through. Wounds, wounds, and return to sender. So somebody is sending some evil eye to you about your divine counterpart because they know that you guys were destined to be together for lifetimes. You find each other every lifetime. So it's like spirit is like, this is a heart chakra reading. That's why ownership is at the beginning. Own your heart, own your feelings, own your business, own your love, right? This is a heart chakra reading at this point. At this point in the thing. So it's about your love and your money coming through. And how people didn't want you to have it, how they've been attacking it. They wanted you low vibrational, low energy. That's why energy is right here in reverse. Energy is in reverse. They want you low energy this autumn or since autumn. I met somebody in the autumn that's probably the person that's trying to block me from my divine counterpart. Um, Met two people. Lightning strike the night before in a dream, and I couldn't sleep that night. I knew something was going to change in my life the next day because I was going to a location I never been before, working for a company I never worked for before. It's a brand ambassador. They found me online from Michigan, and I said I'll do it. And I worked for them one weekend, just them two events on Friday and Saturday. And lo and behold, they found me, and I felt like this is weird. I felt like it's weird how they found me. At first, I thought they were scammers because they were from India. They owned a distillery in Michigan. And I just kept answering the phone. And then we did the interview on Zoom. And the black man was on there. He's in Atlanta. And I was like, that's the only reason why I didn't think it was a scam at that point. And I went through with it. I met up with them. They actually paid me for doing the job. But the chaos that ensued that night, the first night I worked for them, was significant because the owner of the store accused me of stealing. I almost packed up everything and left, right? And part of me feels like I was supposed to, like that was supposed to get me out of there. And I stayed, and everybody at the store was trying to calm him down. His partners were calming him down. And they was like, she didn't steal anything. He's just going off and throwing a tantrum like a child. So a lot of foreign men who go unchecked don't know regulate their emotions, and they think they could pull this stuff on Americans. I was gonna mop the floor with his ass. He had me fucked up that day. He's gonna get Shanice from the hood if he would have tried it. So he kept a distance because he could see I wasn't backing down. But something about spirit is saying stand your ground. People gonna try to be loud and boisterous and try to intimidate you to see if it works, but they really gonna have to be the ones to concede in the end, because I know I'm spiritually guided and protected on this whole mission. Do not come for me unless I send for you, and find something safe to play with. People probably feel like they popping off stuff on you, and spirit is like, I'm only letting them do little, throw little. By the time it reach you, it's gonna feel like a piece of paper hit you. But by the time I return it back to them, by the time spirit and them do a return to sender, it's going to feel like a mountain fell on them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't come for the chosen ones unless we send for you. We didn't open up the door to invite in no kind of problems with you. Don't send no evil out over here, because you're going to get a whole life of destruction in return. You don't know what you doing. You messing with all the divine forces. You messing with a divine force. So be careful. So anybody that try to come do spell work and see that I'm a reader, or see that who's in my collective, who's in the comments, we protect it. You might feel like you did something. Ooh, you probably find a nickel. I got their money. I got their material wealth. It's not gonna be the worst nickel you ever touched. It's gonna be plagued with something. I'll let you have it just to get that get back. So um all trades, let's see, you have to be silent about your investments unless you don't talk about your money. Money is a silent partner. Money is a silent partner, and you don't talk about money. Money is shy, and money will leave the room when you're in mixed company that want to know about your money. Money's like, why are you talking to them about me? Imagine money as a friend, a silent partner, and money be looking at you at night like, why are you talking to them about me? I told you I don't want to be discussed. I told you I'm nobody's business. I'm just here to help you do what you do. Don't ever talk about me in public. Imagine money like that. For those who got this billionaire type energy, the chosen ones, imagine money like that. Don't talk about me in public. I don't like your friends. Matter of fact, he keep eyeing me. I feel the energy. And your money will leave when it felt the energy of somebody bad in the room. You sitting in mixed company, your money gonna go. Imagine money being a person that just get up and walk out. They got social anxiety. I don't like to be seen. I just want you to be, I'm a silent partner. You're the face of this operation. So if you and money are working together, you need to be the face of the operation. Quit talking about money and trying to force money into the spotlight, or you're going to lose the money. Because money don't want to be seen. Money don't want to be talked about. Money don't want to be discussed. Money don't want to be shown off. Money just want to do what it does. It fuels the mission on earth. It gets you the resources. I'm just here to make sure you got resources. Let me have a peaceful life. Leave me out of it. Okay? So that's why you sit in mixed company and your money get dry. Because you sitting in mixed company. It's going to dry up. That thunder is confirmation. That thunder is confirmation. Future in reverse. Like, yeah, it'll fuck up your whole future. It'll fuck up all your plans. It'll mess up all of your plans. And so Spirit is like saying, come out of your South Node energy, and devil in reverse is on the back of this. So that's a lot of you're learning. Capricorn is also a South Node energy for me. That's my South Node. So that could be significant for somebody. You've changed. You've changed. So if you're out of your South Node, the South Node's in reverse, then you change. All that rebirth energy we went through in the first spread is showing that you've changed, and you can trust yourself with money now. A lot of people don't know if they can trust themselves with money. So I see 5 of y'all on here. If y'all haven't already liked the live, go ahead and please like it. And then also subscribe to the channel. And here we go again. Spirit's like, finally, time to relocate. And all I can see is now. When? Now. Spirit's like, now. So you come out of your South Node energy. You made the ascension. You are operating your North Node energy. So if you don't know, North Node and South Node, if you do your birth chart, we can do that also on your 1 hour reading. We can do birth charts on there. And I like to start it with a good birth chart so we can get some significant indicators about what your destiny is this lifetime. Aspects about you that you didn't even realize. That's why I do that. It's already written in the stars. It's reading your star map, basically. And so your celestial map of you, the matter of you. What does this body have planned this lifetime based on all your placements? And we'll go through the significant ones so you can understand how you think better. And it's not by coincidence. It was by design. You were uniquely designed. There's only one of you. And so relocate now that you are out of you have ascended. You've awakened. You're no longer your low vibrational energy thinking you have imposter syndrome, you're not enough, it's not for, no, you know it's for you. You know this. It's time. It's time. It's time for ownership. It is time for ownership. And that's why I got strength training in reverse. Strength training in reverse. You are done training for this. You're ready. It's the real deal. Jail is also in reverse. Jail is also in reverse. So spiritual bath is on the back of that. You're out of jail. This your get out of jail free card, because Spirit is like, it's time for you to go actually do something, build something. And you probably feel like you've been in jail, baby. The way I sat in this house, the way I sat in this house with no money, it felt like jail. It was giving prison. It was giving little county jail vibes, and I didn't like it. Because I told you I was highfalutin and fancy outside my foreign car, and Doing all I was, baby, a brunch. I didn't have brunch. Brunch had me. Brunch had me. Okay, I did not have brunch. Brunch had me. Do you understand? I'm talking to business owners everywhere I go. Business owners everywhere I go. Shani don't. I don't. Who is your manager? Who own this place? That's how I walked in. When I was doing life insurance in Dallas, this is significant for y'all. What do you see from me, Lord? I'm doing a channel message. And personal readings right now I'm still 50 for 30 minutes. And 1 hour, get your birth chart, a healing session. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna cleanse some things out. We're gonna get you straight on who you are. We're gonna help you understand this stuff. That's that 1 hour we're gonna do. We're gonna help you understand who you are, what you're meant to do, who's in your energy tampering with things, how to cleanse that out, how to stay focused, how to keep moving forward, how to get your best life. That's what that 1 hour does. It's a deep dive into, hey, you need to know this. This is going to come straight from your spirit and your guides about and what daily rituals and protection things you need to do specifically unique to you. That's what that 1 hour is going to do. It's going to help you understand this placement means this for me, and this is how I'm to maneuver in this season. Okay? So ownership, keep that at the forefront of things. It's time to own your abundance and love and material wealth and money this lifetime. My yellow scarf is in the dryer, and I normally wear my yellow, right? Yeah. Today Spirit was like, put on the pink one. And we've been trying to fix it every which way to make it look cute. And this is what we came up with. But your business, the S Corp, and then your throat chakra, speak up. Promote your business. And because we're dealing with this heart chakra on this Savage X Fancy. So somebody finna somebody Cariana in the mall with them. I'ma have a ball with them. Somebody Cariana, I'ma buy some drawers with them. That's from Megan Thee Stallion. Somebody about to be being grown, being fast in these streets. I'm happy for you. Do it safely. And then finally, do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. This is the card to wrap up on. Do the damn thing. Ownership. Own your life. Own your heart chakra. Own love. Own your abundance. Bring it on through. Say it's mine. Get up and affirm it every day, y'all. Are you waking up dreading the day and setting the tone for a dreaded day? Or are you waking up like, I love my life? Something good gonna happen today. I say this, now I'm back to saying it. For years I did that and things would happen. Now I'm back to something good gonna happen today. That puts me in alignment with the good that does happen for the day. Because what if that same good thing happened and I was just like in this lowly energy and I missed it? Confirmation, Bert. Align with what you want so you can see it when it comes. Because you can miss it. Let's just say we all outside watching a solar eclipse and I'm focused, I'm looking down at low vibration things on the ground. You're supposed to be looking to the sky, stay high energy. But instead, this is the time you decide, I'm going to tie my shoe right now. You missed it. We're all out here ready to receive, and you missed it because of what you chose to focus on at that moment. So that lets you know about choices. Are you going to be the person outside in view of a good thing happening to you and coming to you and decide to focus on something else and just completely miss it? And now you salty watching everybody else have this experience that you don't have. You can't even talk about. And then you feel worse because you made a choice around the same people who had the same choices as you on what they focused on. And now you feel left out and you even more bitter, and now you don't want to hang around the circle anymore. Now you got to go find some low vibrational friends, or now you starting stuff because you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? So we all outside get to look up to the sky and witness a miracle, and then you look down and tie your shoe at that moment. That could have waited. You chose your focus. So it's like every day that you rise, I say divine rising. I do not say good morning. I say divine rising. For each rising is truly divine. It's truly divinely orchestrated. This is a divinely orchestrated rising. I'm glad to be here. Something great's gonna happen today. And when the great thing happens, whatever that looks like, it could be a most delicious meal that I had for dinner, and I actually had to cook it myself, but it was so good, and I'm glad I was able to cook those things and have that experience, whether it's at home or in a restaurant. I'm glad I had that experience, and that was my good thing that happened to me today. So you have a choice on what you focus on with energy. Are you going to wake up and align with all the things that you are set to receive, or are you going to constantly look back and focus? You're going to be the person always looking down and tying your shoe at the time the miracle's coming, always distracting yourself with something negative, constantly making yourself miss out on the things we had. That's what free will does for us. Are you going to stand outside with everybody else and look up to the sky and catch the solar eclipse, or are you going to be like, oh, it's another one, let me tie my shoe up right now? No, babe. You get a choice every day. A pink and black and white scarf on. Yep. I threw this scarf on, and some was about the heart chakra today. So prepare to receive your love, your abundance, your money. And spirit is like, you're relocating now. You're relocating to your new life now. You've relocated to your new life now. I'm so glad to bring y'all this. 1, 2, 3. Your steps are divinely orchestrated, ordered. I keep trying to say ordered, orchestrated. Like this was planned. Planned. Orchestrate. Because the orchestra has to write the notes, compose the music, plan the events, plans. Spirit got plans for you. So Jeremiah 29:11, y'all can start saying that scripture every day. As well as wake up, rise in alignment with receiving. Like something good is happening today. Something good is happening today, and that puts you in a spirit of alignment with all the good that is going to happen today. You're actually going to witness it. You're looking to the sky all day, so you're not going to mix the eclipse, right? So saying something good is putting you up in the energy where you can see it. Turn your head to the eclipse. Something good is happening today. Turn your posture to receiving the abundance. Something good is happening today. So I know I'm on here looking crazy, but I had to get it to y'all the best way I can because I'm chilling in the house. You can always donate to the channel in the description. All my links are in my Hi Hello digital business card. Even if it's a cup of coffee, your girl appreciate it. So I do this full time now. I'm the real deal out here in these streets. Ain't no part-time job. Ain't no nothing. Spirit's like, you ain't working for nobody but me. And it was crazy. It's the Queen of Swords been right here the whole time. When that blue flew on the floor, that's about the throat chakra. And swords are about thoughts, Christ consciousness, spirituality, communications, right? Communications in the thought and spirit realm. And that blue throat chakra, communication. So she's been right here the whole time at the bottom of the deck. Now I want some macaroni and cheese. Help me. Help me. Because I want a lot of things. Spirit. Let me see what I can go do. Let me see what I can do. And I'm supposed to be eating this soup that I made. This pho soup, y'all. So we finna see. So if you made it this far, drop me some yellow hearts in the comments, or just say, I'm relocating now. My life is relocating now. My life is relocated now. My life is relocated now. I'm so glad for y'all hanging out. And thanks for joining this live. We're going to be live more often, give out more messages. I feel like my energy has changed, and I want to deliver the messages because I went through this phase where I wasn't here, y'all. Y'all know I wasn't here. So we here now, and we the only place to go is up. All right. I love y'all. Be great on purpose. Book your personal readings. Or if you want the spiritual cleansing ebook, it's 11:11, and it walks you through how to do spiritual baths and all things with water. Water cleansing e-guide, basically. All right. Let me know in the comments or my email info.highpriestess1111@gmail.com. Everything's in the description and in the bio. All right. Be great. YouTube better not play with me today. I'm ending this live. They are gonna let me off of here. Settings. They don't like to let me in my lives, y'all. But I'm